Hello friends and fans, let's talk about the Shilka again. In the last video I have shown you the turret, you will see it here again. And now let's discuss the running gear and the lower hull and some spare parts. So let's start with the running gear. You have seen that wheel before, or the old wheels, and we'll not talk about them again. But I reworked this one here a bit because the teeth were too thick for the tracks. So I took this device, this file. It's normally for shaping knives, but you can also use it to shape down plastic as well. And I put this in like that, twisted it a bit, and sent down the teeth. This has a very fine grit, so it works very well for that. Now they fit perfectly. And the tracks, the kit contains single link tracks, so I glued them together, put them on the tank with the wheels with a bit blue tack, let them dry, and then you can take them down again and you can paint them then. You see they have different shapes, but that's okay. When you put the wheels in and put them on the tank, the track, especially this one, which is a bit warped, would come down and then they fit again. You always hear model builders that they don't know how to put tracks on it. So, back again, my wife rushed in the room. So, yeah, the tracks. Nothing more to say about the tracks. Then let's take a look on the lower hull. Here it is, together with the turret. Let's take the turret off. Zack. So here it is. Oh, there were a lot of fit issues on the lower hull. To be honest, if you're a beginner, I can't recommend that kit. Go for the main kit. It has for sure more parts, but I'm pretty sure the fit is much better than on this kit. So I will show you what I mean. First of all, putting together the upper part and the lower part without any extra parts, and you will see you have a fine fit here, a very fine fit on the back side. But when I flip the kit over, I hope you can see it, you have a big ugly gap on this side. So it's a bit better. You have a big ugly gap on this side and a big ugly gap on that side as well. And this part goes deeply in the lower hole or in the upper hole than on that side. So that means when you put the tracks together and everything, this side is a bit more up than the other side. It's only 1 millimeter, and if you don't know it, nobody will care or will see it. But when you build it, you will see it. So that's not so nice. The other part is this side part is one big part. You glue it on this, you glue it on the upper part, and it was warped. So it was no problem on the back side here, but it was a big problem on that side. I don't know how long I would stay in this position to hold it there, and every time when I took away my finger, this side popped away. And it doesn't matter what kind of glue I took. First I tried it with the normal Reveil glue. It took too long to dry. Then I tried it with Tamiya extra thin, which dries very fast, but there was so much force there that it popped up away again. Super glue sticks everywhere, but not on these two parts. So I went to the cellar, took a hot glue, and put a big, ugly hot glue point there. You will not see it, but I know it is there, and that was able to keep that part into place. Because I tried so many different glues, I have to rework the whole area here. It's a bit rough now, but later when you paint it and it's nearly covered by this part, and it will be fine. So the next problem on this side is this ugly saw. It would be more beautiful when this axle would be an extra part and not molded on there. And this side part has another piece which went over here. This is all one piece, but this plate is an extra part. So you normally have a big ugly gap here, and you have to refill it and sand it down, which can be a problem for a beginner. So the front part. This shovel is normally a bit more, or there were two holes, two pins, where you glue the shovel on it, but these two holes were too much up. So when you put the shovel on it, the grip would stick over the part. And I'm pretty sure on the original tank this shovel would be a bit more down. So I filled the holes, cut away the pins, and put the shovel on again, but a bit lower. There's another shovel on the upper part again, that was fine, fits. So let's turn a bit more on this side. This side was okay. Can't say anything about that side because this is all only one part. Everything is molded on, no extra doors to glue on it. Press it on it, it sticks where it has to stick, and that's it. Sadly, this part of the muffler, or the exhaust, was also a part of the side part. So you have an ugly gap here from the upper part, or the upper part and the side part. So I also have to refill it here, because the gap was a bit too big. Maybe so it's better to see. The gap was a bit too big, so I filled it, sanded it down, and rescribed it a bit, because I'm pretty sure this is an extra part which is normally bolted or screwed against this part. So let's turn on it a bit more, and now you can see that the part, this part, where normally is a wooden barrel in it, or a wooden rod, for when the tank dug down, you can help yourself with this wooden rod. It's a bit warped. You can see it here very clear. This part is deeper than that side, but I'm pretty sure Ivan went backwards against the tree and knocked it out of, and knocked it or damaged it. So it's a Russian tank. You can leave it like that. Normally you can open or close that hatch. I glued it in this position because normally you have a telephone behind this flap. When infantry or another person is stand behind the tank, you can you can call the crew inside, or they will never notice that you are there when the hatches are closed. Yeah, and what I really like is that plate here. There's a plate where you can put some stuff on it. And I went to my spare parts and found two bags, which will later be mounted here. We will also put some other stuff on the tank as well. But I went to the internet. Delan gave me a site where I can get blue stuff. I never used it before. I saw it on two videos where they were used with blue stuff, Plasmo, and was one of the guys. A very excellent video. You have to look at that video. And also the LAN recommended, so I bought it, and this is one of the blue stuff parts I used for the spec. And I went to one of my local discounters, Lidl. They sell epoxy kit for €3, and Dylan is right, this stuff smells horrible. He said it smells like pee. I have to say it smells like pee which is old. It smells horrible. Yeah, so but it works fine. This is one of the bags I made myself. I hope you can see it. It is not clean at the moment. I have to send this stuff away, and then I have a duplicate of that bag. So it works very fine. And it's more heavier, more sturdy than the original part, what I like. Yeah, that's everything I can say about the tank at the moment. I don't know how to missed one part. What I really like is the towing cable. They put in a towing cable, a metal towing cable inside the box, and I really like that. Normally you have to put it like on a loop on this side, on this towing hook, but I changed it a bit. I put one towing hook over there, wrapped it through that hook, and mounted it on this one. So then when the tank broke down, you only have to remove that hook. It's normally they are flippable, so you can take that off, put it on another tank which has a second towing cable, and you can bring it away out of the danger zone. So yeah, that's it. Nothing more to say. The next step is painting everything, or first pre-shading, or priming and pre-shading, and then paint. And then I will paint everything. And that will I do on the next video. So have a nice day, and we will see us on the next video. Bye.